Wait, so you've taken ASTV. How'd you score on it?
88864 on the OAR.
888.
Yeah.
Don't you need 999 to be a minimum maximum?
To be a minimum maximum. I thought the minimum was 5s across the board.
That's the minimum qualifying?
Yeah, to qualify for officer school.
No. We're going to fly, right?
Yeah.
So I'm
9 is the highest.
10 is the highest?
9's the highest.
Okay. I don't know. What did they tell you about your scores?
They said it's pretty good.
Okay.
I haven't met anyone that scored above a 7, so.
Okay, I thought it was 9s. Like if you got 9s, you're guaranteed to go fly.
I know that's the highest you can get. So
okay, so that makes sense. All right. So listen, the aviation part, where are you at in the process?
So I'm waiting for my last waiver because I just got LASIK like over 6 months ago. I'm waiting for that waiver to come in, and that's it.
Okay. So how you got to wait 6 months for LASIK, correct?
Yes, but I got the LASIK in October, so my 6 months was just up.
Okay.
So I can finally get the waiver.
And you've already graduated?
Yeah, in 2019 from U of I.
Okay. And what was your GPA?
3.67.
Okay. How much flying have you been doing?
I have 37.2 dual received hours right now.
Awesome. Okay. I'm going to give you, you ready? Wait a minute. I don't want to give this to you this way. I'm going to give it to you this way. Hang on. Let me save your name in my phone, and then I'll send you over. Brandon Barco was my ball manager at Illinois. Okay. He's currently in flight school right now. Okay. He will walk you through the process.
Okay.
Okay. You know the biggest thing, Trevor, how you spell your last name? Oh, I got it right here. I got it.
Okay, sweet.
I got it. You know, the biggest thing is you don't do nothing unless they guarantee you flight school, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And they will guarantee you flight school because there's unlimited billets at this point right now, especially when you have a good GPA, you got flying hours and all that other stuff. Okay. U of I flying. Okay. I'm going to send you a text message right now with Brandon Barco's information. Actually, I'm going to put you both in a group text.
Okay, sweet.
And he just got done. He's probably 2 years ahead of you. So he went to OCS 2 years ago.
Okay.
2 Septembers ago. Killed it. You know, the pipeline's real backed up, but there's tons of opportunity.
Do you know how far along he is in his what school he's at right now?
He's in corporate. Okay, so he's busy as shit, kind of, but not really. Okay. I just put y'all in a group text message.
Okay, sweet.
Okay. All right. So you got 36 hours. We like to have close to 40 when we go down there. North of 25 is super solid. Other than that, like you just gotta go through the process. The process ain't that hard not to go fly. You got a good GPA, you went to a good school, like you'll be fine. How is your physical? I take it your physical is just fine.
Like physical was good.
Running and swimming?
Running is good. Swimming needs to be better.
Okay. Are you swimming every day?
No.
Okay. You know you got to swim a mile in a flight suit?
Okay,
so you might want to start swimming every day.
Yep. Got it.
Okay. And what I would tell you, I got a little 10-100 program you can use, but you ain't going down there to be a speed demon. You can swim breaststroke for the whole time. You just got to swim a mile in flight suit. So
what do you recommend for because my form isn't good and stuff like that? Do you recommend just going on YouTube, just trying to learn it that way, or like hiring a swim coach?
No, don't hire a swim coach. Just start swimming, man.
Okay.
You know, and then know that you can always fill up your flight suit with air to help you float. So like you really just you gotta learn how to do that, but you just swim it.
Okay.
Okay. And then you got some other things in the water, but I didn't prepare Brandon very well for the swimming aspect of it. And he got rolled for swimming, and that's my fault, right? Like I knew he was going to Navy Aviation. I knew he was going to have to swim, and he could swim fine, so I wasn't really that worried about it, but it bit him. So we just got to make sure you're swimming. You know, I tell everybody, if you're running 3 miles a day, you'll be fine. Adding 5 every now and then, right? Like 3 Monday through Friday, and then adding a 5 in there. you know, 3.5, 3.5, 3.5, and then 5. Like, you don't have to run farther than 5 miles. Like, you're gonna be an aviator. You go to OCS running that much, you'll kill it. And then have you talked to who's your officer recruiter?
His name is Andrew Way.
That's my dude.
He's my favorite.
Let's call him right now. Let's call him right now. Let's call him right now. See, this is how this works. This is good, Andrew. That's my dude. He helping me on some other stuff. Let's call this dude right now and blow him up. He may tell me we ain't got nothing to do. He may not answer, right? Like, he be trying not to answer my calls sometimes. All right, I don't know what he's doing, but he's a great dude. He helped me out.
Yeah.
So let me tell him I'm talking to you and ask him the question if you're good.
Okay, sounds good.
He'll tell me this shit. Okay, what kind of questions you got?
I guess what kind of, aside from physical preparation, what kind of mental preparation do you do as far as for aviation?
So here's what I'm gonna tell you, man. You gotta study your butt off, man. Like, it's gonna be you gotta learn a bunch of stuff really quickly. So when you talk to Brandon is my 4th or 5th continuous kid that I've had in flight school for the last like 5 years. So 2017, our first kid, 4 years. Okay. So those dudes are mentored Brandon. Brandon will tell you what you need to know.
Okay.
There's a girl right in front of you named Morgan, and she's gonna kill it too. So they got her hands on her too. So he'll tell you what you need to know. I had Brandon hooked up about a year before he went. You know, there's just a bunch of stuff that you can help yourself learn before you get. But notice I'm not telling you any of it because I'm not a pilot.
Yeah. Okay.
They just went through it. So he'll get you up to speed, and they got a new way of doing it. So when you talk to Brandon, he'll get you up to speed on what you need to know before you get down there. Some of it is you just like, the biggest thing I tell everybody, man, when you get to flight school, you have to live, breathe, and eat flying. There's no partying. There's no going out. There's no taking weekends off. There's no not preparing for the next flight, because like you'll see, man, the guys from the academy and the girls from the academy will get down there and they'll party their brains off, and they'll, you know, like they won't take it seriously. And then they'll be flying rubber, you know, they'll be flying cargo planes out of Hong Kong carrying rubber dog shit, right? Like, we trying to go fly real planes, man. And I'm not down on helicopters or anything like that, but you know, it's hard to make the transition to corporate America or to corporate aviation from helicopters.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What have you been flying around?
Just a Piper Archer.
Okay.
It's just for training out at Flight Star.
Yeah, Flight Star.
Yeah.
So you're flying out of here, out of Champaign.
I was, but I live in Phoenix now.
Okay.
Just because my parents got a condo out here, and I came out here just looking for a job to kind of pass the time.
When are you? When's the last time you've flown?
Last time I flown was last fall. It was either September or August, because it was right when I was moving out here.
Okay, so you need to find somebody to fly with out there. I take it you got resources. Your parents got resources.
Yeah, they have resources.
Okay, so then you got to find somebody to fly with out there. And now you don't need a bunch of flight time, but I would say, you know, like you probably want to collect another 10, 15 hours before you go out there, so that when you get out there, you're not going to fly right away. The other thing to think about is you're going to go to OCS, and then you're probably going to have about 3 months off on OHART, officer recruiting duty. So you can fly then too. So it ain't imperative that you fly right now. You just got to get some hours before you get down there. Okay. What else you got?
I got a question on when I was talking to Lieutenant Way about it, like the physical standard of aviators. You said Brandon got rolled for swimming, but what other standards are there? Because it didn't seem like he said it was pretty much after a certain point, after officer school and a little bit, you're kind of on your own for physical training.
Yeah.
What is like kind of the standard?
I don't know what the standard is, but it's slow because it's the Navy. That's what I'm saying. If you run 3 miles a day, like you will kill it. You'll never have to worry about it.
Yeah.
Like I swam the PST every time and I maxed it. Every time. Because I was swimming. Before I became a SEAL. For normal Navy stuff, I maxed the PST every time. And I just swim. I didn't run it no more. You can either run 1.5 miles, but none of it's hard.
Yeah. Did all the people you mentored before, did they go to officer school or were they straight out of the academy?
So one of them is ROTC, 3 of them are Naval Academy. Brandon is OCS.
Okay.
And then I got a bunch of dudes in the military right now. I got 2 dudes that just did the Army OCS pipeline 2 years ago. So what's your question on that?
On the OCS, just kind of, I guess, I've heard mixed things about OCS and kind of what you go in and then how you come out versus kind of what the Navy's doing with you and how they're fucking with you. I don't really know. And just kind of the physical standards inside. I didn't have a clue.
Okay, listen, you're going in the fucking Navy. It's a bunch of fat, out of shape motherfuckers.
Good.
Okay? If you just run 3 miles a day, you will go to OCS and clean house. Okay. OCS is not hard. They're going to teach you how to be an officer in the military. Really going to teach you how to wear a uniform. You know, you got to learn a bunch of stuff before you go. General orders of the century, the enlisted ranks of all the services, all that stuff. Nothing at OCS is hard.
Good.
Like my 2 dudes in the Army finished first in OCS, both of them. 2 different classes finished first. Okay, my 1 dude finished honor man in his basic class. It ain't that hard.
That's good.
Were you an athlete in college?
I played in high school. I played all sports.
Okay.
Big on like soccer and basketball. So like really physical is not a big thing. I work out 6 days a week. So
you know basketball guys quit first, right?
I'll just say I'm a soccer player then.
I don't know a single basketball player that's made it through SEAL training. Because my dude made it 2 weeks before graduation, then he got kicked out for some dumb shit. So, okay. All right. What else you got?
Oh, I was going to ask, do you know at the U of I ROTC, Lieutenant Frey? Lieutenant Frey? Because I don't know how much you know about post-deployment in aviation. I might have to talk to Brandon on that. As far as after your deployment, and he was talking about setting me up with like an engineering career after that. So I could talk to Brandon on that.
What's your degree?
Aerospace engineering.
Okay. Oh, so Lieutenant Frey is the new power dude that wants to go work in rockets, correct? He's Naval Academy.
He was one of the ROTC instructors at
the
U of I. That's all I know.
Okay. That's my dude. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's Naval Academy guy. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna tell you. Okay. How long do you got to do in the Navy?
How long do I want to do?
How long do you have to do?
8 years after wings.
Okay, so how long does that end up being?
10 years.
11.
11.
Okay, so shut the fuck up about all this other shit. I'm serious. I'm dead serious.
Well, I mean,
like I don't care about what you're gonna do after fucking you get done with the Navy.
No, it's not after the Navy, it's in the Navy. After your first deployment.
I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
You're talking about 5 years from now, bud. Right?
Yeah.
You can worry about that shit fucking 2 years before then. But not 5 years. You're not even going to be in the Navy. You won't even go to OCS until September at the earliest. You won't get to Pensacola until July of next year. So do the math. We're talking about like 7 years from now, you're going to get back from your first deployment. Okay? Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So stop worrying about the dumb shit. Okay.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Like you got to
I
focus
like
on
it.
where you are.
Mhm.
Take that engineering bullshit out of your head.
Mhm.
Now, if you're going SEALs, I motherfuck you right now because you got to live in ambiguity. But you going aviation, so it's pretty much A, B, C, D in aviation until you start getting your plane shot out of the sky, and then you got to figure the fuck out. But it's still procedures.
Mhm.
Okay. What else?
Do you do any like direct like leadership mentor stuff?
Do I?
Like I just want to be a better leader. Like aside from physical, like how to
Uh,
be a better leader, that kind of stuff.
I mean, I do, but
Mm.
like you ain't gonna have no leadership job for like 8 years in the Navy. So
Okay.
it's really a moot point to talk to you about leadership for another 8 years.
Okay.
You know how many people you're gonna lead in the Navy?
No.
None. You don't fly your fucking airplane until like literally until you make lieutenant, junior lieutenant, you're just aircraft command.
Mhm.
So I don't even think you're responsible for the enlisted dudes that fix your aircraft.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, so you're not responsible for anything but yourself.
Okay.
So between then and now, we can get you up to speed on leadership. I would tell you if you want to read some books, read Servant Leadership. I got a book list out there, man. I think it's on my master class though, but that's a little different. It's Your Ship. The Leadership Bible is the 5 dysfunctions of a team. Okay. Just trying to think what else is out there, man. I got a whole bunch of books. Yeah, those are my big ones right now. You read those 2 books. Servant Leadership. Servant Leadership and the five dysfunctions of the team is the best leadership book in the history of mankind.
Mhm. Okay. For the people you did in aviation, did they go in just wanting to fly either fighters or whatever they wanted to fly? Like they just wanted to fly fighters or helicopters or? Okay.
So my dude that finished #1 in Naval Academy in
Mhm.
aviation didn't get fighters because there's a large number of commercial aviators in the pipeline. So in your class, what I've been told, roughly between 2 and 4 of the guys in your class will be commercial pilots with 1,000+ hours, instructor rated, instrument, everything.
Mhm.
It's hard to beat those dudes.
Mhm.
My dude, Brady had like 40, 45 hours when he went. And he ended up finishing like 3rd in his class, and there was only 2 jet spots, and 2 of the guys took him. So he's flying E2s, I believe, off carriers. So I got one of my dudes is a Buds a trite, right? Didn't make it through Buds, ended up going to fly. And then Brandon told me on the football field, I asked him what he was doing after college. He said he wanted to go fly. You know, he'd always dreamed of flying. So now he
Mhm.
down there getting his head caved in, he's flying. My girl Morgan just made the decision. She was in the Marine Corps, wanted to be infantry. She changed her mind, and now she's going to fly. She's superstar. She'll be fine. So I haven't had anybody say, "Oh my God, I want." Well, Brady wanted to go fly jets, but it just didn't happen.
Mhm.
Why? I take it you want to go fly jets?
Yeah, just jets. But you know, at the end of the day, I'll just be happy with whatever they give me. But I'm gonna give it my all.
Okay, then you better do everything you can to be ready.
Yep.
Like I
Mhm.
would tell you, if you have resources, I might try to have 100 hours before I go down there.
Mhm.
Like that's the only way you're gonna be. And here's what I'm gonna tell you: Brady had a unique situation, man. And I would tell you to look for this situation. There are a bunch of military pilots that are out there collecting hours at flight schools and stuff like that. And he had an F-15, a retired F-15 colonel, man, out of Annapolis that would give him like sorties, right? So like it would be like, all right, you know, here's the next flight we're gonna do, and it would be just like flight school. And I thought that was just awesome, helping him prepare for flight school, right? So you're in Phoenix. I guarantee you got 3 or 4 guys down there that are former F-15 pilots, F-18 pilots that are just doing instructing time on the side. You know, see if you can find somebody that has a military background to help you out, you know, because you don't have your pilot's license, right?
Correct.
So you're just doing side seat flying.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Who were you? Oh, you were flying it. Yeah. Why didn't you get your pilot's license if you got 36 hours?
Well, I was going to get my pilot's license, and then I kind of financially ran into an issue, and then I moved. So it was just a series of events.
Okay.
So,
all right,
yeah, I need to work on that. What are the original people that you coached in aviation? Do you know what they're doing now? Are they just flying pretty much and doing deployments?
I mean, dog, you got to realize I've been printing aviators since 2003. So you name it, that's what they do. I got a captain in Delta, right? He just got command of a 767, I think. I got another dude went back in the Navy. He was flying commercially and went back in the Navy. I got dudes flying Cobras in the Marine Corps. I'm just trying to think of who else is on the aviation sheet, man. Just a bunch of dudes. They just doing everything. One of my boys is the CEO of Fighter Weapons School out in the West Coast or in the East Coast. So was an air boss on a carrier. So you name it. I mean, my guy, I've been printing them since 2003. So we got them doing everything. Two of the dudes just went to Harvard Business School. One of them went to Harvard. Other one went to law school at Harvard. So
I have another question about the physical preparedness, like preventing injury.
What did I tell you?
Just run.
What did I tell you?
The Navy is shit.
Okay, what did I tell you to do?
Run 3 miles a day and swim every day.
That's fucking it. Like, what's your question?
About injury.
What are you going to get injured running 3 miles a day and swimming 5 days a week? What are you going to get injured?
I mean, I guess.
Are you
not.
injured right now?
I'm coming off a shoulder surgery. That's why. And then a foot issue. So.
What's wrong with your foot?
It was like a kind of a plantar fascia type of thing.
Okay, so then just ride the bike every day for an hour. That's all you got to do. Okay. Ride the bike every day. If you're worried about running, ride the bike every day.
Okay.
Just do cardio for an hour and swim. And I don't know how your shoulder feels, but like don't push it very hard.
Mm-hmm.
When did you have shoulder surgery?
About a year and a half ago.
And the Navy didn't care about it?
Torn labrum. Well, they did. I had to get waivers for it.
Okay,
that's what it delayed the process.
So. Yeah, absolutely. I know.
Yeah.
They don't like labrum surgery, but you're going to fly planes, so it ain't that big a deal. You already passed the aviation physical?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, don't worry about it. Just don't re-injure your shoulder. I'm not asking you to go out there and do CrossFit every day.
Mm-hmm.
You notice I didn't tell you to go out there and swim really hard or run really hard, did I?
Yeah.
Just told you go out and run fucking 3 miles and swim every day. Like, that's fucking pretty goddamn easy. I'm 49 and I can do that shit right now. Except I did tear my hamstring water skiing and shit, so I can't fucking run very well right now. But all right, what other dumb questions you got?
That's it for now.
Okay, no more stupid ass questions about working out and shit.
That's it.
Okay, it's easy, Trevor. Like you're not trying to go be a Navy SEAL. The job is hard as hell.
Yeah.
Okay, but getting there is not hard. You're going to have to study. That's the biggest thing I tell everybody, man. Like, you need to be ready to study your balls off for the next 3 years when you get in. That's it. Like, and then you'll get jets, and you'll be doing the cool job, and then you can continue to kick ass. Okay, but that's the biggest thing that I think people are unprepared for in flight school, besides the actual flying part of it. It's just how much studying you're going to actually have to do, and how short a time frame you have to get that studying done. But I'll let you talk to Brandon about all that stuff. I'll coach him and coaching you, and then that's it, man. Like, stop worrying about leadership. Stop being an engineer. trying to figure out everything in the future, worrying about all that stuff. Like, not that big a deal, man.
Sounds good. I like it.
You jacked up about going to fly in the Navy?
I'm so ready. I'm so tired of waiting.
It's awesome, man. I love the military, man. I love it. All right, brother. If you got questions, you know how to get a hold of me. Andrew Way is a good dude, so he's gonna take care of you. He's helping me on one of my dudes. So, you know, if you got questions, just reach out. I'm always available. I ain't got no job right now, so I pretty much talk to y'all full time. But you know, and then when you make sure you don't hear from Brandon if you don't hear from Brandon by Saturday, let's see if he already responded before I stick my foot in my mouth.
Oh, I do have a question. A kid from high school from mine, he recently tried to do Navy diving. I don't know if you might know the name Chris Branson. Did you know anything? Oh, okay, because I think he went through Lieutenant Way.
What is Chris Branson? That's not the dude that went to SEAL training, is it? The wrestler?
No, he went to
SEAL training.
No, I don't think it was him. I thought he was trying to do Navy diving, and then something happened with like his heart rate or something. I didn't know, but
that's what happens. That's what happens when you just show up and try to do something really hard and don't have no idea what you're doing. Okay, you got it, brother. He didn't reply yet. If you don't reply by Saturday, shoot me another message, and then I'll call him and get him to reply. But he's flying right now, so I know he's busy.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good. I'll do it.
All right, Trevor. Good stuff, brother.
All right, take care.
All right, later.